Are you hard on yourself when you make a mistake? Well, I'm here to tell you today that mistakes aren't bad. They're not even really mistakes. They're just things didn't go the way we planned, but they open up for opportunity for learning something new. That's how we grow and how we learn. You know, if we never made a mistake, seemingly a mistake, we never lived. Now, I want to talk about an experience I just recently had. Two things that I did that they seem like mistakes, but they ended up being really awesome because I learned something I needed to know. I was trying to make some ice cream with my new Ninja Creamy machine, and I was having trouble with it kind of icing up when I'd freeze it, and it wasn't mixing very well. It wasn't really very creamy. The mixture that I had made, that I had created. And so I was trying to find an emulsifier that would help everything blend together and make it more creamy. And apparently some things like gar gum really work and some other things, but I wanted to use something that I felt was healthier. And so I was trying oatmeal, a little bit of oat flour, and I was putting that in, but because it kind of thickens things a bit. But it didn't really work as an emulsifier. But I was making something else with oatmeal someday, and I was heating it up in the pot, the oat flour, with something else, and it was with some blended cashews, and it got really, really thick, and it almost turned into like a pudding. And I thought, well, I've heated cashews before, and it didn't quite do that. But I remember making oat milk before and really blending it and putting it in the fridge, and then it got really kind of sticky and gooey in a few days. Well, when you heat up the oatmeal, and this was a mistake. I accidentally heated it up too much, but I realized it got thick, and I thought, oh, if I heat it up and warm it up, it gets thicker, and it kind of makes that thick, sticky substance to it, but I don't put too much. I can put that in with the ice cream ingredients then, and it actually worked as an emulsifier. It worked really, really good. And then there was another experience right around this time where I was making something. I was going to add yams or sweet potatoes, I forget which, actually the orange ones that are bright orange, and I was heating them up, and I was sort of slowly simmering them on the pan, and I wanted to kind of just slow cook them for a while. But I left them way too long, and I thought I burnt them. They were darker color and everything. I thought, oh man, I ruined them. So I considered that a mistake as well too. But then it turned out that it kind of caramelized them. It made them sweeter. It made this incredible taste. So making that seemingly mistake, it ended up becoming a really good thing that ended up really helping me. So if we look at mistakes and we look at, we can look at how, best not to do something, and that really helps us so we don't do that again. Put your hand on a hot stove and burn yourself, and we go, oh, well, that was a dumb mistake. But the thing of it is, it taught you to stay away from a hot stove so you don't do it again, so you learn something very helpful. And those other experiences that I did with the cooking, they actually gave me the thing I was looking for, or the one I wanted, a healthy emulsifier, and it works amazing. I've tested it side by side with gar gum as an emulsifier, and it works exactly the same if you get the right amounts and heat it in a certain way. And with the sweet potatoes, cooking them longer, and they kind of get sweeter when you sort of like caramelizing onions, how they get sweeter. And it worked out really amazing. The flavor is so much more rich. Well, those were not mistakes at all in the end. So I want you to look at mistakes and throw away that word and look at, what did I learn from this experience instead of what have I lost? What did I learn? When we look at life through the lens of what did I learn, we're going to learn a lot. We're going to feel pretty satisfied and fulfilled with life and things that we do. And we're going to just create incredible new experiences through that outlook. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got something good from it. And if you liked it, and my name is Arnie Peterson from Awareness and Health, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.